Hey everyone, and welcome back. In our last video, we got Pi-hole up and running inside a lightweight container, and it's already doing a fantastic job blocking network-wide ads. But here's the problem a lot of home users run into. Blanket ad blocking doesn't work for every device or everyone in a house. Maybe you want strict ad blocking on your kids' tablets, but you don't want your spouse's favorite shopping links breaking. Or maybe you're running a separate test network, like I am in my home lab, and you want to lock it down completely without messing your main household devices. Today, we're going to fix that. We're going to dive into Pi-hole's group management feature so you can tailor different blocking rules for specific devices. And if you stick around for the second half, I'm going to show you how to supercharge your blocking using some incredible free custom lists curated by the tech community. Let's jump in. Welcome back to TechSimpld, where we make complex software easy to understand. If you're ready to optimize your digital workspace and build better workflows in 2026, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. First things first, let's navigate over to the left sidebar and click on Groups under Group Management. Out of the box, everything in Pi-hole defaults to the default group, but we want to make a new one. Let's say we want to make a group specifically for our kids that block distracting sites or extra tracking. In the Add New Group Name box, for the name, I'm just going to type Kids and click Add. And if we scroll down, we'll see there's a new group called Kids, and it's enabled. Now that we have our group, we need to tell Pi-hole what clients in that network of ours are in that group. So once again, on the left-hand side, we're going to scroll over and click on the clients link. Pi-hole makes this incredibly easy. If your devices are already active on your network, you could just find them in the Known Clients drop-down menu. You'll see a list of your smart TVs, phones, and laptops. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to find my computer that I'm using right here and click on it. In the description, I'm just going to write desktop. And for the group assignment, I'm going to say it's no longer in the default, but in the kids, and click add. And once again, if we scroll down, we'll see here's our client's MAC address, the comment we put, and the group assignment that it's in. Now that we have our group created and we have our client added to the group, you might be asking yourself, how do we actually block something for them? So on the left-hand side, back under group management, we're going to go click on domains. Now let's say we want to block YouTube or a gaming site during homework hours. You would go type in the domain you want to block, such as youtube.com. Make sure you pick the correct group assignment for kids and click Add to Denied Domains. And if we scroll down, now we'll see YouTube is denied for the group kids. And just like that, it's blocked on the tablet, but it works completely fine for everybody else who's not in that kids group. And you can do the exact same thing with massive block lists, which brings us to the next part of our setup. Out of the box, Pi-hole comes with one standard block list, which is great, but the real power of Pi-hole comes from the lists maintained by the amazing people in the home tech community. And the absolute best place for home users to start is a website called firebog.net. I'll put the link down in the description below for everybody. What makes Firebog so special is they categorize the list. So if you look here, they have lists highlighted in green. These are ticked lists, meaning they are heavily tested and almost never break regular everyday websites or shopping apps. If you want trouble-free home network, stick to the green ones. So the easiest way to add this is look at any of these advertising links and copy the link. Then we're going to go back to Pi-hole, scroll down on the left-hand side, and look for lists. And inside here, we're going to paste that URL that we got and click Add to Block List. The last step that we need to do is tell Pi-hole to actually download this list so we can start blocking everything. The easiest way to do this is on the left-hand side, click on Tools, and then click on Update Gravity. And it's going to ask us, do we want to update the gravity or the list of blocked domains? And we'll click Update. And success. We're ready to go. If you found this information helpful and you learned something new today, please consider subscribing. It really helps get the content in front of more everyday home users who could also use a hand in setting all of this up. I'm TechSimpld, and I'll see you in the next one.